So you've been seeing your partner for a while now, protected in your little love cocoon, enjoying the honeymoon period when all that matters is each other. Then suddenly, your other half breaks the news that you've been invited to their parents' house for dinner. Or in other words, a full-blown interrogation. Now, meeting the parents is a good sign, as it shows your partner is serious about a future with you. But it's also a very scary experience, so make sure you take your battle armour with you, as you may be in for one hell of a beating. Remember, parents are very protective over their children, especially when it comes to women. Guys, you're taking away daddy's little girl. So if you don't pass the parent test, it's pretty much guaranteed you're out the door. So how can you make meeting the parents a success so you get invited into their circle of trust, Robert De Niro style? Well, here are a few helpful tips to ensure that you come out of the interrogation in one piece. Ask your partner about their parents' likes and dislikes before you go. That way you know which topics of conversation you can bring up and which you can avoid. For instance, if your partner's dad is a Tottenham Hotspur fan and you're an Arsenal fan, that may not go down too well. Tip number 2, whatever you do, do not go out on a bender the night before. If you arrive at their house reeking of booze and wearing last night's clothes, they're not going to be too impressed, and they most probably will think you have a drinking problem. Point number 3, take a gift with you. Now, this doesn't have to be anything too out there, like a Lover's Leap bungee jump for 2, but just a nice little gift. A bottle of wine, a bunch of flowers, a box of chocolates. It's a polite gesture and will go down well. Now, eat everything you are given. If you're given a plate of steak and chips and you're a strict vegetarian, who cares? Eat the whole lot, lick your lips and say how much you enjoyed it. They don't have to know the truth until your wedding day. Finally, don't ask if you can stay over at their house. If you do, it'll put images of you having sex with your partner in their mind, and they'll think you're only after one thing. So avoid sex talk at all costs. Well, they're my 5 tips on how to survive an interrogation with the parents. I hope you found them useful. Join me tomorrow when I'll be back from Sky Dating HQ with more helpful tips. In the meantime, make sure you check out Sky Dating, where you'll find loads more great content, quizzes, Ask the Expert, polls, everything you need. Have a great afternoon.